Today is November 20th, 2021. This is Mordecai, host of the updates, bringing you your daily Elden Ring update. There is more network test content from Elden Ring today. So for today, I thought I would share a neat little discovery the community made about a certain NPC in the network test that hasn't been covered to death so far. So spoiler warnings aside, let's get to it. Alright, so remember this guy, the Gatekeeper at Stormveil's entrance? Well, he strongly advises you to take the side path into the castle, and if you do heed his advice, something cool happens. As it turns out, he kind of follows and stalks you this way to make sure you're still on the path. People discovered this because they turned back around and found him there waiting for you. Though you gotta be careful to not run up to him or else he disappears, so be very, very quiet.
You! Oh, great. I'm glad you're here. Just a small reward. I was saving it for you. Please, it's all yours. Good, now let's be on our way, shall we? Wouldn't want the guards to spot you. Hop along, will you? What'll happen if the guards catch you strutting about?
So yeah, this Gatekeeper is not as innocent as he seems. Apparently, another thing with him is that when you go into this room with the many-armed enemy, the Gatekeeper is the one that locks the door behind you. Because if you had killed the Gatekeeper before this interaction, the door doesn't lock behind you. And finally, the last bit, which I found the coolest, notice the amount of runes I have on me when I die to this enemy. And now notice the amount of runes I pick up from where I died. Did you notice it? I only got 70% of it back. So where did the other 30% go? The answer there, the Gatekeeper took them. If you kill the Gatekeeper, you get back the amount of runes you were missing from the ground. I don't have footage of this myself, but I've seen many others describe it, so you're just gonna have to trust me on this. But definitely don't trust this guy when the game releases, because he is not what he seems. Also, after you're done with the network test, he becomes a merchant and sells some unconventional stuff. I don't know if he'll become a merchant in the final game, or at least his wares may be different than the ones they have here. And it says his name is Gatekeeper Gostoc or Gostoc. I'm not sure about that name or its origin, and I tried to look it up to no avail, so if anyone is experienced with etymology or linguistics, feel free to chime in below. But yeah, I thought this was a cool interaction that deserved its own update. Shout out to the person in the comments who mentioned it, the person on Twitter for pointing it out, and the user on Reddit for capturing the footage of the encounter. After all, it's all about these little things the community discovers together that makes it all worth it in the end, huh? Anyway, this has been your daily Elden Ring update for November 20th, 2021.